we all love our job. So not only do I get to come to a job every day that I love, but I'm working with people who love their job as well. And I think that's pretty unique and special, and I'm lucky to have a job, I guess, that is fun every day.
It's the people. Like, the people are awesome, from the crew to like the people on the ground. Like, it's such a, like, within the company, it's such an awesome group of people.
To aviation, it doesn't seem like there really is an end, only more and more opportunities. No matter what, you're coming into the company, whether you're just getting your feet a little wet, or if you've been an employee here for 10 to 15 years. There's always room to grow, there's always room to improve.
The best part about dispatching is just, I really like to help manage and control, you know, the scheduling and help making sure that everything gets done in a timely fashion. The flying part is obviously just being in the north, and it's real hands-on flying up here. You know, you're really, it's not just all computerized the way things are nowadays when you're flying at the major airlines. You're really using your hands and feet, so it's a lot more fun to be up here in the north.
Flying is a wonderful job, and if you're truly passionate about it, it's something that, you know, you won't be upset about doing every day. Once you've achieved your goal, all the time spent working towards it, it was definitely worth it.
Aviation's a broad industry that requires broad skill sets. You don't have to be just a pilot, you don't have to be just a mechanic, and it provides you with lots of opportunity. So you may not think of aviation because you have no background in it, your dad didn't fly, whatever. It's open to anybody because of the amount of training that's available, regardless of the position that you're in.
I would recommend a career in aviation because it's a small industry. Everybody in the industry, it's like a fraternity, really. Everybody's there to help you out, and it's very rewarding. When you're flying, your office always has a bright, sunny view outside.
Aviation in Saskatchewan is very strong. Saskatchewan, being that we have a smaller population base than most provinces in the country, allows pretty much anybody in this business to know one another. So it really extends to a family type business.
Aviation is the smallest industry I've discovered. Everyone knows someone in aviation, and I also find that when you tell someone you work with West Wind Group of companies, they have their private pilot's license, or they just did a ride-along, or they have a keen interest in pursuing aviation. So it's very interesting. A lot of people have a passion for it.
For me, the best part of the job is that no 2 days are the same. Every day presents unique challenges, and I get to work with a great group of people.
I'm in logistics dispatch, and that entails dealing with scheduling of pilots, airplanes, making sure pilots have enough rest before they can do their flights, and making sure if something happens, whether it's maintenance or whether it's weather, making sure that we've got planes to get people from point A to point B.
Our main challenge here is ensuring that everybody meets the requirements. We have binders upon binders of regulations that we have to meet or exceed, and we're held accountable to those.
Every day has its challenges, and that's what I love about aviation, is that it's always something new, it's always something fresh. Some days are a little bit more difficult than other days and a little bit more haggard, but I love the fast-paced, and I love meeting the people.
I would highly recommend if you have a passion for aviation. I mean, traditionally, the first thing that comes to mind is pilot, but there's so much more out there. Like there's a lot of positions with a narrow scope that is extremely important to get the traveling public from position A to position B. There's lots going on in the background. It's not just the pilots up front. There's so much more, and it's really tailored to your interests, because it's just if you like doing maintenance, there's aircraft maintenance engineers. If you like airports, well, there's airport authorities. So it's not just pilots or flight attendants.
For young people interested in a career in aviation, I would recommend that you find somebody in your hometown or your home city who is involved in aviation already, and just tell them that's what you want to do, and you will get plenty of help and you will get set on the right path. Go out and find your local airport, and there's always somebody hanging around, and they'll be more than helpful.
Aviation is the most exciting career that you can possibly have. You don't have to fly an airplane, you just have to love the smell of aviation fuel, and you have to like the people you're going to be working with. And fortunately, that's easy, because they're terrific people, highly motivated, they've got objectives in life, they've got objectives in aviation. Aviation by definition means things are going to change. You're going to move around. You're going to have new ideas, new experiences, and it's exciting.
If you want to get started in aviation, go on the website or go on the internet and look up the Saskatchewan Aviation Council, and they've got a lot of information on there. It'll point you in the right direction and hopefully lead to a successful career.